If you're a small business owner or you run ads on Instagram and you've had this big concern since Apple started charging a whopping 30% on all in-app purchases, and this has affected your ads budget on Instagram or maybe on Facebook. So we have a good news for you. Meta has been recommended that you could run your ads using the Meta Business Suite, or you run it on your browser or on your desktop computer, or you use the Facebook or Meta Ads Manager on your desktop or laptop, or you could consider running your ads on the Meta Ads Manager mobile app. So this video, we're going to focus more on covering how to run your Instagram ads using the Meta Ads Manager, especially when you don't want to target Facebook. You just want to focus on only Instagram. So this is a free guide to teach you how to run your ads campaign on the Meta Ads Manager without having to pay the Apple fee, because avoiding the 30% extra charge can do you a lot of good for your business. So if you're someone who wants to still run effective ads without paying 30% while running your ads on Instagram, so you could confidently run your ad campaign on the Meta Ads Manager. You even have so much more advantages when you run your ads on the Meta Ads Manager, because you also have express targeting tools which are usually not available on the Facebook mobile app or on the Instagram mobile app. So let's jump right straight into this video for you to enjoy. So we're going to launch the Ads Manager mobile app. Okay, so you could either use this particular ad account or you switch to another ad account. If you want to use this one, you simply click on the create button at the top right corner to create a new ad campaign. But we're not going to use this one. I want us to switch to another ad account, because usually we're going to create a new business ad account for those persons who just fixed their ad issues, or we created a new prepaid ad account, especially if you're in Nigeria. Why, if you're outside Nigeria, maybe we created a postpaid ad account, but that's fine. But the most important thing is that we usually will create a new business ad account for you. In order to switch to that new business ad account we created for you, or the already existing business ad account you have, so you click on the name of this ad account, or you click on the settings icon, whichever one. So you could scroll down and select any of these ad accounts, or you could use the search box. I'm going to search for the ad account we want to use. So we're going to use the SAG03. Okay, so this is the ad account we want to use to run ads. It's also a business prepaid ad account. Next, click on the X button at the top left corner to open up the ad account fully. So next, we could either create a new ad account by clicking on the create button at the center, or the plus sign at the top right corner with a green color. Or if you have this kind of option with 4 tabs at the bottom, you simply click on the second one, which is going to show you all previous ad campaign you've run in the past. Okay, so this is one of our test ad accounts we used to do basic research and some confirmation. All right, so you could also launch your ad campaign by clicking on the create. So whichever one you want to work with is going to work. So let's go back to the first one. This is the home. So we click on the plus button at the top right corner for here, or you could also click on the create button at the top right corner. All right, so let's use this one, like I said. So we'll click on the create button. Next, we're going to select an objective. So we're going to focus on engagement ad campaign for this one, where we're going to get more persons to send you a message on WhatsApp. So we'll click on the engagement objective option. All right, then we'll go for manual setup or manually create, which is the last one, manual engagement campaign. So we'll select that. So you could decide to name this if you want. So let's just give it a name. New option, Instagram ads. Okay, so we are good to go. So we'll click on save and continue. The ad we want to run is not under special ad category, so we're going to leave it. In a case whereby it's a special ad category, I'm going to show you which type of ad fits under the special ad category, so you're going to know when to select a special ad category. So we'll click on the edit button. Okay, so if your advert falls in line with any of these options, like credit, which is the finance industry, or employment ads, or housing or real estate, or about social issues or election or politics, so you are required to indicate here. So you turn on this button here, then you select your option. For those of you who are going to be running for real estate or housing, you select for housing. Why, if you're going to be running for employment, you go for employment. If you're going to be running for social issues, you select social issues. If you're going to be running for credit, you select credit or financial related ads. Okay, sometimes you might be running a job ad campaign for a real estate firm, so you're going to select the two. Okay, so let's continue. For this particular video, the advert we are running is not under the special ad category. So we're not going to select this. So we turn this off and we go back, or you click on continue, whichever one. Then we'll select the budget. You could go with 10,000 naira per day for your Instagram only ads. So we're using daily budget, not lifetime. So click on continue. That is daily spend. So next we're gonna, so take note, this particular section where we are is called the campaign level. This is the campaign level because Facebook ads or Meta ads on the professional window, which is the Meta Ads Manager or the Ads Manager, is divided into 3 levels. The first one is the campaign level, the second one is the ad set level, and the last one is the ad level. Okay, so what we just finished here is the campaign level. So we're going to click on next, and this is going to take us to the ad set level. So here is the ad set level. You could decide to give it a name like we did, or you could just move on. No need to set a name as the ad set name option. So the next one is conversion. So for the conversion, you're going to determine what you want to focus on in this ad campaign. Is it that you want more messages, or what exactly do you want? So let's click on that option. So we're going to go for one. So we'll click on the conversion. Okay, so you could see the different option. If you go for the on your ad option, it's simply going to drive engagement, more like likes, views, and comments for your post. That is what it's going to be focused on. Don't play with Facebook optimization. It was born out of proper research. But this particular ad campaign, we are focusing on messaging apps. Okay, so we're not going to go for website as a conversion location or Facebook page as a conversion location. So we are going for messaging app. So you could see that the messaging app is selected or was already selected. So next we're going to choose our Facebook page, especially if you have multiple Facebook pages. So you have to click on this drop down to select a Facebook page for this ad campaign. So we're going to choose one of these pages to use for it. Okay, so let's use Gospel Wobo. We're going to use this one. If you notice, it has the Instagram icon there. So let's use this one. Okay, so we selected Gospel Wobo. Then the next, you're going to select the messaging app options you want to use. We have Messenger, we have WhatsApp Business, we have Instagram. So since you're doing an Instagram ad campaign, you'd want to select either both Instagram and WhatsApp Business, or you select only WhatsApp Business. Usually what I do is I select only WhatsApp Business so that I can follow up those phone numbers later in future. Okay, but you could also go for the 2 options, or you select just the WhatsApp. Okay, so let's just select only the WhatsApp. Okay, so you can see here I've selected just the WhatsApp. Then I click on continue. So for the conversion, we selected messaging apps and we selected only WhatsApp Business. So for the schedule, you have to choose your how long do you want your ads to run. So you select here. So you could select the start date and also add an end date if you want. So I want this to start today. If you want to set an end date, you simply click here. Then you could choose maybe 7 days time, or maybe you want it to run for a month. You're going to determine it here. Okay. So if you also don't want to set an end date, you could turn this off if you don't want to set an end date of your ad campaign. So let me turn it off for this video. Ad set spend limit, this is optional. You could turn it on or turn it off. So let's continue. Next is the audience. This is where you're going to do your targeting. So click on the edit button for audience. So for Instagram ad, depending on what you're looking for, if you have a low budget, I strongly recommend don't bother using targeting on Instagram. I strongly recommend this, except you want to spend a good amount of money per day. Then you could also consider doing some targeting. Let's say I want to target. So the basic targeting for these ones, for the first one, you could change your location by clicking on edit. So you could select only Port Harcourt and Lagos, depending on what you want, okay? But since we're running Instagram ads, I'll strongly recommend you just let it be, except you're running an ad maybe for a food brand, a food vendor, or you sell real estate, you could focus on just your state, okay? But if your services, particularly the service providers, if you could deliver your services to people outside your state, you could select the whole country. So you could do that by clicking on edit. Yeah, but if you don't want to change your location, you simply leave this. All right, so you simply leave all of this and go within Nigeria. So next is your minimum age. So you select the minimum age you want. For this particular campaign, I will just go with 25 years and above. I think that is a better one for me. So I'll click on done. Then the next one, if you want to touch your maximum age, you could also determine that. For the gender, you could go for only male or female, depending on what you want, but I'm going for all. You could also change your language if you want. But for this one, I'm going for all. So you could see the audience size just below for this targeting option we've done. Okay, but this changes as you put in more conditions or as you get more specific or broad. But before we click on continue, let's say, for example, if you want to actually target, for example, it says at this point where you can see include people who match, include demographic, interest, and behavior. So you could click on add. This is where you actually do the targeting and you can search. Okay, so you can search or you follow the suggested. So let's say, for example, I want to target everyone that has a business page. So this is a business page. So you could see business page admin. So I'm going to target this one. So you can see, then I've saved it. Okay, so you could also edit it if you want to include more. Click on edit. Let's say, for example, I also want to target small business owners, small business owners. Okay. Small business owners. So I could also add this. So you can see that it's added. Then if you want to clear here, you click on the X button. Then you could also take advantage of the suggested audiences that are available here. So you could see another one that says business owner. I could just select this one, click on the plus. Next, you could see entrepreneurship. You could also select it if you want. Okay, now for our browser, that is if you want to explore other options. So you could play around with this. So take your time in this audience targeting stage so that you get familiar with it, depending on what you're looking for. But after you're done selecting your audience size, you click on good at the top right corner, just as we did before. Okay, so this is how it works. It's very easy. So these are the persons, or these are the kind of persons we are targeting: business page admin, small business owners, and business owner. All right, so we click on continue to save our audience. Okay, so we are good to go. So you could get access to our professional Facebook and Instagram ads course, where we are going to teach you how to run ads using your laptop or your desktop computer. So this is more advanced than what we're doing on this mobile app version of Ads Manager. Okay, so you could kindly join our membership plan to get access to this course, or simply visit the description section. We're going to provide relevant link to show you how to join our membership program. So make sure you join the particular membership that gives access for our Facebook and Instagram desktop or laptop professional ads training. So the next one is the placement. This is very, very important. So this is where we are going to show you how to run an ad that would only be displayed on Instagram. So if you don't want people on Facebook to see your ads, this is where you're going to be able to do that. So you click on the placement, the edit button beside the placements. Then we're going to click on the drop down to select our placement option. So we're going to go for manual placement. So the next thing you want to do is to focus on platforms. So you click on the drop down below platforms here. Then you deselect Facebook and make sure only Instagram is selected. So you can see that only Instagram is selected here. So we click on the X to continue. So you can confirm there that under the platforms, only Instagram is indicated. So we are good to go. Then we click on continue. All right, so you can see that the placement only features Instagram. So we're going to move forward and click on next. So we are done with the ad set level. This is the ad set level. So we click on next. This will take us to the ad level. All right. So for this particular ad campaign, we are basically going to use an existing post. I strongly recommend that use an existing post when using this app. Okay. Once you get access to the professional course, we're also going to teach you how to create your creative on Ads Manager desktop version. Okay. But if you're running your ads with the mobile app version of Ads Manager, use existing posts instead. Okay, so we're going to skip the ad name. No need to set a name for this ad level. Next is the ad setup. So we click on ad setup. So we're going to edit that. So this is where we're going to select how we want to set up this ad. So you click on the drop down under the setup. Then we're going to see the option to create the ad here or to use an existing post. Like I said, go for use existing post. So we select use existing post. Then we hit the continue button. Okay, so the next one is the post. We're going to choose the particular post we want to use. So I'm going to click on the edit button. So you can either decide to use a creative from your Facebook page or from your Instagram. So currently at the top, you could see that it's displaying all the existing posts or the post published on our Facebook page. And at the right hand side, once we click on the Instagram icon or the Instagram logo, it's going to take us to content on our Instagram page. So you could use any of these. All right, so take note, even if you select a post from Facebook or from Instagram, it will only be displayed on Instagram, because at the ad set level, under the placement section, we selected only Instagram as the placement. So you have nothing to do. So we're going to select one of our Instagram posts we want to use for this particular ad campaign. So let's just go with the post that talks about how to learn how to register your business yourself on the CAC website. So we're going to select this particular post, but for yours, you could select any one. So once you're done selecting the post you want to boost, you click on the back button at the top left corner. Okay, so we are good to go. So next is the ad creative. You could also decide to continue to review and launch, but you could also visit the ad creative just to confirm what is there. All right. So for the website, don't touch that. We've already selected WhatsApp. No need to do anything there. Then for the messaging template, you could edit this and use whatever you want. So you could see question 1 says, can I learn more about your business? Can you tell me more about ads? Is anyone available to chat? So you could edit this, and maybe we could use, for one of the templates, we could say, I would like to buy the course. Okay. I would like to buy the course. Okay. So you could tweak this to whatever way you want, and you could also preview it if you want to do that. So let's click on the back button at the top left corner. Okay, so for the call to action button, we'll be able to change it here. Currently it's using send WhatsApp messages. So we could click on, so we could change this to sign up. So let's click on the drop down and see what's available for us to use. So you could see shop now, book now, learn more, sign up, apply now, and a whole lot of things here. So let's go for sign up. So our call to action button is sign up. So we'll click on continue. Okay, so we are good to go. Next, you click on the review button to reconfirm all the settings you've done so far. So after you finish confirming everything you have here, then you are good to go. You can now publish this ad campaign. Okay, now if you want to get more ad preview, you click on see all to check it out, to check out what your ad looks like. So after you're done doing that, you simply click on the publish button to successfully launch your ad campaign on the Meta Ads Manager mobile app. Okay, so you could see publishing campaign, publishing new campaign. So it's loading. We just have to give it a few seconds, and you can see it has been launched. So you can see our order has been received. So currently it's been processed. After it's been processed, it will automatically go into review. So for this, we don't want to duplicate this. We just click on not now. Okay. Okay, so we're going to leave this for now and click on not now. If you're using this kind of ad account, you could simply click on the next folder here where all ad sets or ad campaigns is going to be displayed. Because this particular session only shows active campaigns. Okay, so take note of that. But if you want to see previous campaigns or maybe campaigns are in review, you click on the second one. So wait. Okay, so you can see the ad has successfully been processed completely. So we basically have to wait. Once this ad is being approved, it will start delivering. Okay, so all we have to do is just to be patient for Meta to review and approve this ad. Usually it takes within 24 hours, so you could get it approved within maybe 5 minutes, 2 minutes, an hour or more, but usually within 24 hours. So see you guys in our next video. So make sure you visit the description section of this video. We have lots of vital information for you. One more thing, guys, before you go, for those of you in Nigeria, if you want to learn how to fund your prepaid ad account using the Meta Ads Manager app, so you simply click on the home button. For some ad accounts, you basically be at the home button. Not all of them has these 4 options. Okay, so once you're at the home button where all active campaigns are usually displayed, so if you notice, the ad has now been approved but it's preparing. Okay, delivery has not started but it's preparing, so that's why we can now see it here. Okay, so if you check at the folder where all ad campaigns have been launched or have been created, you could still see it here, but this home button primarily displays all active ad campaigns. So let's focus on why we're here. So if you want to learn how to fund your prepaid ad account, you simply click on the settings icon at the top left corner, or the ad account name. You could just click on that. So once you click on it, make sure you must have selected the particular ad account, or confirm if the ad account is already selected. If not, search for it and select it, or you select it again by scrolling. Okay, since this particular ad account is selected, which is the SAG03, so if we want to fund this ad account, we simply click on billing and payments. So after clicking on billing and payments, next you click on add funds. Okay, so you could see the options. So currently you could now do a bank transfer, or could use PayU. I strongly recommend you use PayU or the pay by bank transfer. Next, you select your amount. So you could fund up to 50,000 naira into your ad account for your ads. So once you're done with that, you click on next and follow the on-screen instruction. It's going to take you to a web browser where you're going to input your card. Particularly use a Visa or Master Naira card, then input your card details, then input the OTP that will be sent to your registered phone number or email address, then you make your successful payment. We're also going to add a specific video that covered how to fund ad accounts if this is not clear for you. All right, guys, so see you in our next video, and bye for now.